What if I told you? A country that spent 45 years building its nuclear power just gave it up, without a war. No invasion, no regime change, no battlefield victory. Just pressure and a deadline. And what happens next could be even more dangerous. Main script. For decades, Iran's nuclear program wasn't just policy. It was identity. It was the one line the country promised never to cross. Not under sanctions, not under threats, not even under the risk of war. Because that uranium meant power. It kept enemies cautious. It gave Iran leverage in every negotiation. And it made sure the world treated Tehran very differently. But now, something has changed. Iran has signaled it's ready to give that up. Not pause it, not delay it. Give it up. That's not a small move. That's a complete reversal of decades of strategy. And here's the shocking part. It didn't happen because of bombs. It happened because of economics. Back in 2015, the nuclear deal kept Iran's uranium enrichment under strict limits. But when the US pulled out, everything shifted. Iran slowly increased its enrichment levels, first to 20%, then to 60%. By 2025, experts believed Iran had enough material that could be turned into multiple nuclear weapons if pushed further. That changed the entire balance of power. For Israel, it became a ticking clock. For Gulf countries, it meant losing regional stability. And for the US, it risked starting a nuclear domino effect across the Middle East. But here's what most people don't realize. This uranium wasn't sitting in the open, underground. Facilities built inside mountains, protected by layers of rock, concrete, and advanced defense systems. Even if you bombed them, you could damage the buildings, but not the material. Because enriched uranium doesn't just disappear. It stays, for years. Which means even after attacks, the program could come back. The US had a plan. A massive ground operation. Troops dropping into hostile territory. Special forces breaking into underground tunnels. Teams handling nuclear material under extreme risk. It was one of the most complex operations ever imagined, and even military experts weren't confident it would work in real life. So instead of choosing war, they chose pressure. Everything came down to one place, the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow waterway, but one of the most important in the world. A huge portion of global oil passes through it, and for Iran, it's the main route for exports and imports. When that route was blocked, everything stopped. Oil exports slowed down. Trade collapsed. Essential supplies started running low. Within days, the pressure started building. Within weeks, it became critical. Here's the reality. A nuclear program gives power, but a broken economy takes it all away. No fuel, no food security, no stable system. And when a government has to choose between long-term power and immediate survival, the choice becomes clear. That's what forced Iran to come to the table. But this is where things get risky. Because Iran isn't one single voice. Inside the country, there are different power centers. Some want stability, even if it means compromise. For them, giving up nuclear capability isn't strategy. It's surrender. And that creates tension. Because even if leaders agree on something publicly, it doesn't mean everyone supports it privately. So what happens next? There are a few possibilities. The agreement could go through smoothly, or it could face delays, hidden resistance, partial compliance, or even internal disruption. Because once a system built on resistance is forced to change, it doesn't adapt easily. And the impact isn't limited to Iran. The entire Middle East is already reacting. Israel is adjusting its strategy. Gulf countries are making big moves to protect their future. New trade routes and energy projects are being planned to reduce dependence on vulnerable areas like Hormuz. This isn't just a temporary shift, it's a long-term transformation. But the most unpredictable part is still inside Iran. Because pressure doesn't just force decisions, it exposes cracks. And when those cracks grow, they can lead to instability. Right now, everything is in a fragile state. The agreement is not fully confirmed. The pressure is still there, and the people making decisions are under extreme stress. This isn't the end of the story. It's the moment before the next big move, because something impossible just happened. And when the impossible becomes real, the next chapter is always unpredictable.